morning, everybody. It's an honor and a pleasure to be back here. This is the 6th time I've been asked to come and do this speech. I've been doing it now for about 10 years. I think the first time I did it was actually at West Middle, where most of you will be headed next year. And as the introduction said, I've actually done this. I do it regularly for the Westminster High School football team. I've done it for a college football team, and I've done it for a couple businesses. And really what it is just, if you know a simple nursery rhyme that you've all learned, you kind of have an instruction manual for getting through life. So how many people here know row, row, row your boat? Right? Pretty much all you guys know the nursery rhyme, row, row, row your boat? That's it. That's all you got to know. If you know the words to row, row, row your boat and how to apply them, which we'll talk about, that's pretty much a recipe for getting through life. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Row, row, row your boat, getting through life? Sure, and we'll break it down a little bit. So the first thing that you need to know is the word life is kind of a metaphor, I'm sorry, the word boat is a metaphor for your life. Everybody know what a metaphor is? It's a big word. It's kind of representation, symbolic. So when I'm talking about a boat, think about your life as we do that. And it's kind of a side note. So I've been doing this now for 10 years. My oldest daughter's 28. She lives in Baltimore. A couple months ago, she, in interacting with somebody, shared her name, and they said, "Oh, you're Coach Moore's daughter." She said, "Yes, he's the row, row, row your boat guy." So my point there is, she's 28. No matter how old you get, your parents will still find ways to embarrass you. All right, so the first line, who knows the first line of row, row, row your boat? Can I hear it? What is it? So it's row. Just one line. We're going one at a time. Okay? Very good. So it's row, row, row your boat. The most important word is the word your. It's your boat. It's your life. It's not your big brother, big sisters. It's not mom's life. It's not dad's life. It's your life to live. You need to be accountable for your life, for your boat. Now, mom's going to make sure you got lunch, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You got a rain slicker in case it rains. Right? Dad's going to make sure the oars are working. You kind of have an idea of what you're doing when you're rowing, but it's your boat. And like a boat, you want to be in good shape, right? If you're out in a rowboat and a storm comes through, would you rather be in a boat that's been well taken care of, made of good materials, or one that really hasn't been taken care of and is kind of leaky? So think about it. In your life, storms are going to happen. They happen to all of us. You want to make sure your boat, your life, you've been built with the right materials, sturdy materials, you're in good shape physically, mentally, spiritually, so you can weather the storms. So the word row, what is row? Row's a verb. It's an action word. It means work. So you're going to have to row your boat, because if you don't row a boat, it just stays there. It doesn't move. Same with life. If you're not willing to work, you're not going to get very far. And the key is, how many times did we say row? 3, right? You're going to have to row and row and row. You have to keep working. It's just, you can't row real fast, real hard, and then kick back and relax. That's called peaking in 5th grade. Or as some of my high school football players, they peak in high school. You're going to have to row and row some more and row some more. And like an Olympic rowing team, have you ever seen an Olympic rowing team or a team that's really good out there on the river or in the harbor? They cover great distances because they're really good at what they do. They've practiced. They've gotten better. Same with life, with your work. If you practice, get better, invest in becoming a better, whatever you choose to do, you're going to go further in life. The same way a boat goes further with people that know how to row together. Second line. Who's got my second line? Gently down the street. Very good. First word, gently. Who's ever been in a rowboat or out on Piney Run or somewhere with somebody who's not rowing gently? A lot of water being splashed around. You're getting wet. Boat starts rocking. Stuff starts falling out of the boat. If you're not careful, you end up out of the boat and in the water. Right? Same with life. You got to have a gentle approach to life. You got to have a reverence for life, a respect, for nature, for the people around you, for your thoughts. Because if you go thrashing about in life You turn around and look, people around you may be all wet. You may have left kind of what I like to call collateral damage, scars. Approach life gently. Be gentle. Have a gentle pace about it. Down the stream. So it's not up the stream, it's down the stream. Life kind of has a progression as it moves forward. You can't go back upstream and do 4th grade all over again. Not that you would want to, or 5th grade again. Right? Life keeps moving forward. You have to keep moving with it. Same with the stream. If you want to paddle upstream and fight the current, and fight the movement forward, you can do that for a while, but then you get tired. And when you get tired, you stop working, you stop rowing, and then you just let life or the stream carry you wherever it wants to take you. You're kind of no longer controlling. But if you lead your life forward the way the stream is going, right? Control it with your oars. You can like go over and maybe find a cool little fishing spot off to the side or explore side streams, but you have to move forward and keep going with it. Third line. It's easy. So just the merrily part. So merrily, 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 merrily. It's the third line of row, row, row your boat. Okay? Merrily. Be happy. Be positive. It's a choice. You can choose to go through life kind of grumpy and all sour and Eeyore-ish, or you can choose to be happy, be positive. It's an attitude. The right attitude will take you great distances. And how many times did we say the word merrily? 4. How many times did we say the word work or row? 3. That's a great balance. I told you in the first line, you're going to have to work and work and work. But make sure you're enjoying it a little bit more than you're working it. You know, it's just, if you're one of those persons that's just one merrily in your life, you kind of get to the end of it and you realize you missed out on a lot of fun, a lot of good things. Don't be a workaholic, don't be a slave. Enjoy. We got one time down this street. Let's make sure we're making the most of it. Enjoy today, enjoy 6th grade, enjoy high school, and enjoy it all the way through. The last line. Life is but a dream. Right? Live your thoughts. So Walt Disney's motto is dream, believe, dare, do. So whatever you think of, whatever you dream, you can make that in your life. Believe in it. Dare to do it, and then do it. Life is but a dream. Your thoughts, whatever you think controls a lot of what you do. So be careful with those thoughts. They'll lead you down certain paths. The word but. So it's kind of an interesting word in here, especially to explain to a 5th grader, soon to be 6th grader. Right? Life is but a dream. And there the word but kind of means completely, wholly, in total. So your life is a result of your thoughts. All right, so we're going to end up singing this as a group, okay? All of us. So I had a couple guys that have already kind of looked at me like, I'm not singing this thing, okay? So with the high school football team, when the guys that don't sing, we go out that door and we run until they decide they want to sing. I've been told I'm not allowed to do that today. This is a celebration. Can't get you all sweaty. But if you're one of those guys, or even a young lady who's like, yeah, I'm not going to sing it, don't go through the motions. Because you're going to find out in life there's going to be times where you've got to participate. Don't let your pride get in the way of being part of a group, part of an effort to move forward. Going through the motions, it's not going to get you to a lot of places. Join in. It's a team. There's unity. You know, when we sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, there's kind of a synergy that goes on with our words as we kind of all do together. It's kind of like rowing together. It's that Olympic team. When they're all in sync, man, that thing's going great distances. Same as a community, a school, a country. When we're all in sync, we're going to make great distances together. So don't go through the motions. Bless you. And I want you to be enthusiastic with it. You know, life is not a spectator sport. Don't just kind of hang out and say a few things. Dive in. Give it your all. Participate fully. All right? And before we sing it, so a lot of you are going to be going to Westminster High School. When you get there, they're the Owls. We're the Owls. We have a thing called Owl Pride, where we chant, So Our Pride has, it's an acronym, and it stands for things that's all contained in Row, Row, Row Your Boat. And when I explained it to Coach Malloy, he kind of just scratched his head and said, that's nice. So, I need somebody, as we do Our Pride, if I get lost on how to spell Our Pride, because remember, I'm a football coach, I need you to help me out, right? So the first letter, O, ownership. O in Our Pride stands for ownership. Your boat. You own it, you take responsibility. W. W in Our Pride stands for work ethic. Row, row, row. L, leadership. Down the stream. Lead your life. Take ownership. Work. Lead it in the right direction. P, for pride. Be positive. Merrily, 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 merrily. R means respect. That's the gently part. Have a reverence for life. Have a respect. I, integrity. Be complete. Be whole. Have integrity in your thoughts, integrity in your actions. That ties to that word but, which is complete and whole. D, dedicated to team, which means don't go through the motions. Everybody's in this together. And E, enthusiasm. We're all in this. Dive in, participate. All right, so we're going to sing it through 2 times. Row, row, row your boat. All of us. I'm going to be watching some of you guys. All right? I might remember you in a few years. All right. Who's ready? Everybody? Row, row. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. A little louder. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Well done. If you can remember Row, Row, Row Your Boat from today, when you're 28 years old, or when you're 48 years old, or 68 years old, it really does contain everything to get through whatever's going on in life. Again, I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. Have a great day. Enjoy it. Enjoy 6th grade. Do your part. Trust that you'll set the world on fire. Godspeed.